Let me show you guys how to make this super simple vegetable-packed creamy pesto pasta. We're gonna make some roasted broccoli, and you wanna start by trimming off the bottom. And you wanna just break the broccoli into little florets like this. A little olive oil, big pinch of salt, and we're gonna add some chili flakes as well. Give these a good shake around, and you wanna roast these at 400 for around 15 minutes. You wanna thinly slice some white onions and 3 cloves of garlic. Make sure you save the stalk of the broccoli, and you're also gonna give this a thin slice. I also got half a head of cauliflower here, and you wanna slice that as well. To a large saucepan, I'm gonna add around 1.5 tablespoons of oil, and I'm gonna go straight in with the onions, garlic, and broccoli. Broccoli's out of the oven, and as you can see, it's a nice golden brown. We're gonna deglaze with around 1/4 cup of white wine, and the wine will just help scrape off all the brown bits on the pan. When all the wine evaporates, you can go in with all the cauliflower. You wanna cook this out for another 2 to 3 minutes or until the cauliflower starts to soften. After a few minutes, add in around 1 cup of veggie broth and equal parts milk. You wanna almost completely submerge the veggies. Just cook this out until the cauliflower and the broccoli stems are super tender. When the cauliflower is 90% cooked, you're gonna add in around 1 cup of frozen peas and a handful of spinach. And you wanna just cover this up with the lid, or just foil in this case. And you wanna cook this out for another 2 to 3 minutes or until the peas get super soft. After the peas and spinach are tender, we're gonna transfer this whole mixture into a blender. I'm gonna add in a small handful of parsley and basil, 1/3 cup of fresh pesto. I'm gonna add in around 1 teaspoon of dry thyme and a few tablespoons of fresh Parmesan cheese. You just wanna blend this till it gets super nice and creamy. I'm just gonna whip up 1 portion here. I'm gonna add in around a handful of bucatini noodles, of the broccoli from earlier. Add around 1/4 cup of that pesto sauce. You can always add more, so don't add too much at the start. A small handful of arugula. Also add around 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of that salty pasta water. It's gonna help really thicken up the dish. For that creamy pasta. So you wanna twirl the pasta into a light nest in the pan, lift it up carefully, and just swirl it onto the middle of the plate. You wanna finish this with a pinch of chili flakes, and there you go.